This is my Sunday service, right where I am, clearing my energy, opening my hands, lay all my worries down on the ground. Bodhisattva in my heart, I turn my whole self around. Oh yeah. One small candle.
Okay, hello VIPs, happy Sunday. If you're listening on Sunday, I'm going to try to put it up Saturday night. This Sunday service is just pretty much just channeled, because again, we're at that place where my guides are like, time's up, there's no more playtime, we have to be honest, we have to get to it and wrap up certain things. So before we do that, of course, I want you to ground, clear your energy, focus, because it is important. So let's do a little grounding. So let's take a minute, get comfortable, lay down, sit down, whichever you prefer. Close your eyes or just soften your gaze, whichever is more comfortable. Please don't do this when you don't have time to actually sit, focus, and ground yourself. All right? So we're going to close our eyes, or again, just kind of soften your gaze. Feel your body's weight fall into the chair or bed or wherever you are. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose and blow it out of your mouth. Blow out all the toxic junk. All right? We're going to do a little quick box breathing. So we're going to breathe in through the nose again. 2, 3, 4. Hold it at the top. And blow it out of your mouth. And hold again. And again, in through the nose, deep, deep. Hold it. And blow it out of your mouth. And hold it. And before we do the last one, visualize you're breathing in the light through your nose. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it at the top. Let the light push out the dark and blow the dark out of your mouth. And hold it again. All right? Take a minute. Now we're going to imagine the light. Our light coming down from the heavens, down the sky, to your city, your neighborhood, to wherever you are. Comes right to the top of your head. It washes over your body and your whole energetic field. Takes any toxic energy around you down to the ground. And then it enters the top of your head. It goes down, you're relaxing your mind. It's going down your forehead, down your eyes, your nose, your cheeks, your mouth, and your jaw. And down the front of your throat. And it goes down the back of your head, the sides of your head, and your ears, and the back and sides of your neck, and down your shoulders, and your chest, and your upper back, and your upper arms, and down your lower arms, and your hands and your fingers. And it continues down your stomach and your sides, and your lower back, down your hips, thighs, and your butt, and your upper legs, your knees, your lower legs, your feet and toes. And it clears out any heavy, toxic junk that's been lingering around, takes it down to earth. Earth transmutes that for us. Thank you very much. Stand here for a minute and feel the light just glow around you and coming out of you. You're just glowing. Now imagine roots growing from your feet, taking it down to the earth, giving you steady, steady roots. You are grounded and rooted. You cannot be knocked over. If you want, you can imagine another one going from the base of your spine down to the earth, so you're rooted twice, strong, standing tall. Now we're going to have our protective bubble surround us and our energetic field, keeping in mind, of course, your energetic field is consistently growing, so make it bigger than it used to be. But it surrounds your whole field, filtering in, only letting in love and light, blocking out drama and projections and all the junk people are shooting at empaths right now. You are protected. Just take a minute and feel that. Feel the light glowing throughout your entire body, your entire field, and the filter wrapped around you and wrapped around your entire aura. Just take a minute. Feel rooted, safe, clear, protected. Take a deep breath in and blow it out. Now hopefully you feel a little focused, clear. And I'm going to play some voice notes here. You will probably know right away whether this is something you can handle or not. If you are part of this first wave of ascension, this is for you. If not, if you're hearing it and you're like, I can't, whatever, okay, I'm not listening to this. I'm sorry to say, you're probably not part of this first wave of ascension, and that's okay. There are people who, when I first started working with, particularly people on Etsy, when I first started working with them, they seemed so advanced, and I was really excited for them, and they've actually been regressing, and that's okay. Everybody's path is different, so we're going to get a little woo-woo. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Okay. When you're ready, open your eyes. Okay, please forgive me. This is sort of channeled. I was just sort of pacing through the house and letting my guides speak through me. I don't know that I explained it well enough. I told them I don't have the vocabulary to explain what they're showing me and making me feel. What is the one recurring theme you have figured out over the last couple of years that's been happening in your life? 1 to 3. At this point in the game, in the ascension process, the souls who are in this first wave of the ascension process, you have been rushed through this whole process. I keep telling you that. But by this point, you should be noticing repetitive themes in your life, something that keeps happening over and over. Whatever that is, there should be 1 to 3 of those that you have noticed now. So when I say, what is the recurring theme in your life? Something should have popped in your head. There should be something, at least one thing. If not, sorry to say, you're probably not in this first wave of the ascension process. And that's fine. You'll go through it when you go through it. Probably want to not listen any further. Okay. For those of you who are in the process, my empaths, my HSPs, Starseeds, Rainbow, Crystal, whatever you identify with, what is the one recurring theme? There is going to be something that you look back at your life and it kept happening over and over and over, and you've gotten to the point where you're like, why does this one thing keep happening? Whether that's, why do I keep attracting narcissists? Why do I keep inviting the same people into my life? Why do I keep dating the same people? Why do I keep finding myself in the same situation at work? Why do I keep having the same money struggles? Whatever it is, something popped in your head and you know that you struggle with this thing. Okay? The reason it keeps happening, and it probably sped up over the last, well, certainly over 2025 and 2026, right? But probably more so over the last decade, and really sped up through COVID. Started speeding up during that year, COVID, because that was part of the ascension process, the lockdowns and all the things that happened. and then sped up over the last couple of years. Okay. And it's going to now be happening almost constantly. Like, oh my gosh, this thing that, used to happen every so often, but repeatedly throughout my life is now happening like constantly, because you're being pushed to heal this thing. You're being pushed to find the thing, the recurring theme, so that you will get so frustrated with it, you will look within to find out what is happening, why it keeps happening. When they want us to see something, they make it happen over and over and over. So because what happens is, okay, something will happen, life goes on, we kind of forget about it. A few years later, it happens again. Like, oh, I can't believe this happened again. Life goes on, we forget about it. But when it keeps happening consistently, it draws our attention, right? That's why it's being forced upon you. It's happening over and over and over to call your attention, because you need to heal this thing, because you are coming out the other side of this ascension process. I keep saying, like, time's up, game over. There's no more playtime. Okay, so now we need to talk about a couple of things are happening simultaneously. You're being rushed through your ascension process, which means you have to clear out energies, heal traumas, figure out, your life path, what your gifts are. You're being pushed to look at your life, look back at your life, and see how everything led up to something. Everything led up to this recurring pattern I have to heal, or everything led up to this life path that I feel pulled to. Do you see what I'm saying? You're going through that. And the reason you're going through that is to prepare you for this role in the ascension process that you signed up for, your soul signed up for. What's happening here, here being on this planet, is not some random individual thing. Everything you're going through right now is part of the collective process. Everything. And each soul, particularly the ones, again, that are in this first wave, signed on. This was your mission. You agreed to come down here at this time, go through all the things you went through, specifically for your role in this process. Now, I could get all, do your own research. Do your own research, because there's a million different versions of this, be it biblical, spiritual. People will talk about Palladians and the galactic whatevers, and I don't pretend to understand all of that, but they all tell the same story. Okay? Just like religions, they all kind of say the same thing with different words, different languages, different, names. It's all kind of the same thing. But suffice to say, Earth is a school, okay? Your soul comes here to learn things, to grow and change, and it will affect what happens to you, quote unquote, on the other side. Your soul will have grown and da-da-da. However, humans being humans, certain things got out of control here. And so there was a legitimate plan made on the other side to come down here and fix what is out of control, to make our school better. We have to clean this up. You agreed to come down during this time, during this awakening for humanity, awakening from this system of control that has just gotten out of control. Earth is not some random, it's not just like another planet in the cosmos. It is, especially right now, it is the focal point of a highly coordinated rescue mission from above, the other side, whatever you call it, from other beings on other planets. Like, we are the focal point. What's happening here, this ascension process, what you're experiencing right now, what you're prepping for, is the focal point of the universe right now. And you have an assignment, and I know that is a hard thing to grip, and I have been getting those messages since, gosh, I've been in this ascension process about a decade, about a decade, which I tell you, everything you've been through the last year and a half, I got a decade to go through. So I feel for you. I can't imagine being rushed through it. So I've been in this process for about a decade, and when I got messages like that, like you've got a divine plan, and and you're connected to this and that, and your role is this, and you've been doing this without even realizing, like it's a hard thing to grasp, right? The human condition is we feel alone, we feel separated, we feel like nobody understands us, nobody's going through what we're going through. It's a really tough jump to get to. This is all coordinated, and you are not alone, and all these souls are on your side and helping you, and you planned all, like it's a hard thing to grasp, but you have to try. You have to start trying. Like I keep saying, time's up. It's time. You're here on a rescue mission. Everything from when and where you were conceived to now was all by design, to teach you something, to shift your path, to connect you to people, to disconnect you from people, to make you realize things, to prepare you for this. And another concept that's really hard to grasp is what we're going through right now, say this moment, 2026, has been planned and playing out for generations. Right? Advanced, whatever the advanced civilization is to you, they've been carefully, they're sending souls down to prep for the next generation, for the next generation, for the next generation, so that they could be prepared for right now. Right now. Generation after generation of souls have been preparing for what you're here to do right now. It's crazy. But this has all been an effort to help humanity break free from the controlling systems that humans, because the human condition is kind of greedy, that humans have done down here. It's, if you say Earth is a school, it's like a school. When you let the kids run the school, it's going to go freaking crazy, and somebody's got to come in and, you ever see the movie about Joe Clark? Somebody's got to come in and clean the place up. And that's what we're doing. And it's been decades, centuries of souls coming down to prepare for this moment. So for the empaths, HSPs, Starseeds, Rainbow Children, Christian children, however you identify, for you, because this has been such an issue, you may feel right now, or have felt for a while, like, I don't even belong here. What am I doing here? And the reason is, you're actually a very advanced soul, an advanced being. And yes, being here on this planet is beneath you. Empaths have a hard time thinking they're better than anyone, and we're not saying you're better, but you are more advanced, which is exactly why they needed you here. They could, if look at the Joe Clark movie just as an example, right? The people that were there that allowed it to get that bad, they can't fix it. You need somebody advanced, somebody above all that to come in and fix it. And that's why you were selected and volunteered to come here now. So yeah, you're probably going to feel that a lot. Like, I feel this every day, especially over the last couple of years, the last decade or so. It's very rare for me to connect with people. I feel like we're not speaking the same language. We're certainly not focused on the same things. We're not, and you'll feel that because you are more advanced than most souls on Earth. Like, you're in a place where you didn't need to come down to this Earth school anymore. You've done it. You've learned the stuff. You've been here a bunch of times and you learned it all and you advanced to whatever's next. I don't pretend to know what's next, but you've advanced there. But because things were so dire here, you agreed to come down and help clean it up. Does that make sense? And so if you're feeling that, that's why. Your soul knows, like, oh my gosh, I've outgrown this. I don't need this human whatever garbage. Like, I'm way more advanced than this. But that's exactly why you were needed to come down here and clean it up. Okay, so the situation became so dire that you and many, many, many other souls made the decision to leave your wherever you were, this advanced civilization, wherever you were. A lot of volunteers chose to come down to assist with the spiritual awakening. I can't grasp that. I can't grasp this. Again, just using movies, to be the Joe Clarks, to fix the school on a global scale. So you're going through this process that, again, probably started around COVID, slowly, and then got more advanced over 2025 and 2026. So you're going through this process because you're being rushed through to kind of push you to understand your own starseed empath soul mission. So you begin to kind of decode the subtle prompts that have been guiding you all along that you probably didn't even realize until lately. It's a soul contract you volunteered to enter, to incarnate here, to dismantle the focus on deep-seated systems of control within humanity. Earth volunteers. Okay, again, you'll have like this persistent feeling of like, I don't, what am I doing here? I don't belong here. And like for the first part of your life, you probably felt that way still, but you thought it was like, well, I can just put my head down and try to fit in, and okay, so I'm supposed to get married and have kids, and like, okay, I'll try. And then you get to the place where you're like, I can't, what am I doing? Like, this isn't even what I don't belong in the box that society keeps trying to put me in. There's this persistent feeling of not belonging. And that is intentional, but it also makes sense because you are more advanced than this. You outgrew the whole Earth School eons ago. If it weren't for this mission, you would never have agreed to come back here. So all of this serves as a catalyst to remember who you are, who your soul is, and what your soul mission is. And there's something about, and so it's way bigger than I can ever understand, much less explain to other people, because it's a whole universe out there, and the whole universe is focused on what is happening here at this time, because the effects of it, the future of not just this planet but the whole universe, there's consequences that ripple far beyond our lives, our planet, throughout the entire, I don't even know any bigger words than the universe. So galaxy, everything that exists. What's happening here, right now, in this moment, every being is watching and will be affected by. I need a second. You're going to be dealing with people who don't have accountability, so you have to have accountability. So you're going to be held accountable a lot right now, whether that's the universe holding you accountable, people holding you accountable, you holding yourself accountable, most likely. But because, like I said, you're going to be dealing with people who have no accountability, have no willpower, have no patience, you have to have accountability. You have to have willpower. You have to have patience. It's like, if you're going to help people who can't see, you have to be able to see. If you're going to help people who can't hear, you have to be able to hear. If you're going to help people who can't walk, you have to have the ability to walk. Do you know what I mean? You have to help people. You have to have the thing they don't have. And so that's coming out a lot now. Because there's so little accountability for humans right now, you're being held accountable. So you will have the accountability so you can help them. Does that make sense?